Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we made our way across the Faron Grasslands, as well as discovered the Highland Stable. And in this episode, we've got this lady that is cooking up various things, it looks like. Don't you understand? No touchy! My cooking pot! Okay. The very sweat on your hands could ruin the salt balance. Well, okay, how about you? Are you nice in general? Huh? Who are you? Well, you're the screaming lady, but I'll ask anyway, who are you? My name is Moza. I'm trying to perfect my ultimate dish, so I'm training in isolation right now. Your smoke signal? Smoke signal? Oh, you mean this smoke? This is not a smoke signal. As you can plainly see, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's burning badly. I'm burning it? So then you're saying I've messed it up. I see. Sigh, for some reason, no matter how hard I try to cook something wonderful, it always turns out badly. I thought up this ultimate recipe myself. Why? Why is this happening? Teach me the recipe. Oh, I'd love to. I don't mind at all. I'm sure you'd be able to cook something really tasty. I mean, probably. I have recipes for a lavish meat dish, an ancient meat dish, and an ultimate survival dish. Which do you want to learn? Okay, we might want to actually go ahead and write these down. I'm not sure. Let's do the lavish meat dish. Sure thing, I'll happily teach you the recipe for my lavish meat dish. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend either bird meat or steak, then you toss in some nice fresh, or... That sounds gross. Hey, that's not nice. Cooking delicious meat with shiny ore is the only way. How else would one create a truly lavish meat dish, silly? To be honest, when I always end up with the rock-hard food, how did it even get that rocky anyway? Even when I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there are lots of times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. You want to hear ancient meat dish. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend bird or meat steak, then I'll cook something from a broken guardian, an ancient part. That sounds gross as well. Okay, what's your ultimate survival dish? First, you have to defeat a monster. After that, just find yourself a cooking pot and toss in tons of monster parts. This is interesting. That's too bad. It was a pretty special recipe, too. I'm wondering if that's actually going to be stuff that you can end up cooking, or if it's the game's just BSing you. I want to say the game's just BSing you, especially with how much cooking we've already done at this point, and we've already done so well. Okay, so I actually want to look at getting to the top of this mountain, I think. Let's go ahead and head up over here. I want to say this is going to be where the quote-unquote giant horse is. I think I know what they're talking about. I think I do. But we shall see when we arrive. Also, that's a tall mountain, actually. I just realized. Well, I haven't got struck by lightning yet, so that's a good sign. And we'll just grab onto this wall and climb on up. Probably gonna do it rather quickly, because we do have the stamina to do it. You know, I wonder if this continues to wrap around or what. It ends, kind of. Okay, let's go ahead and just head straight on up. Maybe. This is a sheer cliff face, but, you know, we'll see. Whatever. Fine. To follow our death, it doesn't matter, right? We'll just reload at the last save. Actually, I did make some food for myself that should hopefully help us with climbing, because I figured we might be doing some climbing here soon. Well, guess what? I was right. Wait, no. Where's the moon at? I gotta find the moon. If it's gonna be the blood moon, we have to drop what we're doing and fast travel before the blood moon hits. Because we still have that one shrine we can't get into unless it's an active blood moon. And I found if you fast travel during the blood moon, it cancels it, but if you do it right before the blood moon, you're fine. Okay, not the blood moon. We're good. Huh. Hi! You scared me. Oh. Okay. This is stone talus. I actually wasn't expecting this here. I actually did not know what to expect up here. Okay, we're gonna get hurt here in a second. Oh, but we killed him in one go. We defeated him. That's actually pretty fantastic. Aw, man, give me all the luminous stones. Was this just a boss up here? Well, that's kind of disappointing. Look at that view, though. Also, I like how you have pine forest and then you have these giant, weird trees. So those guys said northwest of them is the place that we wanted to go. Where do they say exactly? I think it was over here in the grasslands. Hold on, I could check my side quest. Out in the Faron Grasslands, he came upon monsters constructing and setting animals in the region. He said he's specifically looking for a rumored giant horse who lives on the Thowan Grasslands, which happens to be right in front of us. So I guess let's head on down. Not much else we're gonna do with it anyway. Okay, that's down in here, actually. Well, those are some electric bats. I do not want those. Those are not nice things. I wonder what these trees are. They look... I know we've seen like a couple of these in the last episode, but it was only a few. These look very strange. Also, I hope the giant horse is not a boss. Wait, is that the giant horse that they're talking about? It's certainly bigger than the others. Okay, do I have any food that will just help with stealth? Warm, blue, aroma. Thought I had some stealth stuff. Movement speed. Okay, all we have to do is not spook the horse. Now, I have this feeling when we get close to it, it's going to kick our butt. Or it'll just magically turn into a Lionel when we get right next to it. It's not running away. Oh, now it is. Dang it. Okay. So what we're probably gonna want to do is climb a tree and land on top of it. I know it sounds like a really weird idea, but it's easier to fly down to a horse than it is to try and stealth up to it. Okay. Yep, now we're gonna try and soothe the horse, soothe the horse, soothe the horse. We're gonna get our butt kicked. We did at least not get kicked in the face, so that's good. We're gonna kind of do the same thing here. I wonder how long it's gonna take to actually get this horse to behave for us. Also, I like how we could just sprint like next to it, but as long as we're not within like arm's reach, it's like it's okay with us. Like, oh, don't mind the human, that's fine. All right, yeah, I just barely had enough stamina to make it up here. Alright, we're on the horse, we're on the horse. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're gonna get kicked off again. Oh, we just barely got it. Whew. Okay, so another problem here is gonna be making sure this horse stays happy. But this is actually a giant horse. I didn't think it was gonna be a giant horse. I thought it was something else I had heard of entirely that's completely different from this guy. I wonder if you can actually take him back to a stable or not. Light change. I think it's because of the, that's gotta be the rising sun. There we go, just keep soothing the horse, it's fine. Now we do have a long ways to go to get this guy back down, so. Oh! I see my mistakes I've made. Okay, well, I like how we just completely got around the Lionel and are gonna get away with the giant horse. Whew. Don't run into the tree, thank you. Okay, so there's where our horse is, our normal horse. Oh. I don't think that Lionel was there before. And if it was, I just barely missed it. Okay, interesting. I wonder if those spawned in, though, after I got on the big horse. Because I've noticed that there is stuff like that in-game that happens. Also, I have to say, I do like this music. It's like a redone version of like the original Legend of Zelda music. It's really nice. But it's also like that. Okay, actually, those guys being there makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay. Oh. That horse. It's huge. I've never seen one that big. That is definitely an endemic species. Sorry, but can I take a good look at that horse? Go ahead. Thanks. I'll be right back. This is impressive. Quite interesting. Wow, with that much info, I could feel my spirit for discovery murmuring and contentment. It's definitely different seeing something with my own eyes rather than just reading about it. Thank you. This is to thank you for helping with our investigation. And we got 100 rupees for it. That's not bad. Do you think there's actually a horse that big out here? How surprising. So, now that we've actually completed that quest, I'm curious to see what the stable people will say if we bring this horse back. Also, I like how Link, because he doesn't have reins, is just holding onto its hair to keep on it. Which, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it just sucks to be the horse. I'm just trying to keep the horse happy. This thing is not happy at all. Now I wonder, can I not make it sprint because I don't have a saddle and stuff on it yet? That might be it. Okay. That's okay, horsey. And we'll head just back through this way. We might take this path here. I can't imagine there's not anything up there now that I look at the map again. There probably is. I'm super excited though for these people to just be like super surprised. They're like, oh, it's a giant horse. How could this happen? Well, looks like you got yourself a new steed. Do you want to register it? Yes, please. Gotcha. You sure it's this one? Yep. Not a problem. We charge registration fee to help support conversion efforts. The fee will get 20 rupees. Thanks. Please enter a name for the horse. I'm gonna name him... I wasn't trying to do that, but thank you. I'm gonna name him Mighty. Well, you keep with the M thing. How would you like to take your horse with you? Board horse. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab Midnight. I don't think... thank you. We'll see you next time. Okay, welcome to our fine stable. I gotta help. I want to take a horse. Alright, so we can see that Midnight has a lot of stamina with a wild temperament, whereas this one doesn't have a lot of stamina. Actually, it has no stamina at all, but it has a lot of strength. So Midnight's going to be really good for going like large distances, and Mighty's going to be a lot better for fights, probably. So I actually got a really nice horse in the very beginning of the game for going long distance. Onwards. So I'll tell you what, folks. There's some times where you need to get more sleep. I say this because I am so tired today. So let's take a left up here instead of going right. I want to see what is up here. It's probably going to be death, but, you know, it's fine. We're used to death. Actually, I just want to mention, it has been a long time since I've actually gotten, like, a game over, game over, instead of, like, just dying and being brought back to life by a fairy. I think the not lack of hearts is definitely helping. Speaking of which... okay, we do have 7 spirit orbs, so we're probably going to work on our stamina wheel some more. I'm hoping there's going to be another shrine up here, but probably not with how close it is to the other one. Horse God Bridge? Ooh, this is the thing maybe I was thinking about. Boy, sweet boy, please, listen to my story. I am Melania. Hast thou, I mean, have you ever felt the pain of losing a horse companion? If my powers return to me, I may be able to help you out in some way. So please, I beg of you, help me regain my power I've lost. All I need is 1,000 rupees. When my power has been restored, I should be able to use you to those horses sell. Now, do you have the rupees for me, right? Hand them over, quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 1,000. This is truly tragic. Well, I know it's tragic. I don't have any money. Don't quite have 1,000. So we will want to keep this in mind if our horse ever dies in the series. Now, I did mention in the previous episode that in one of the failed recordings I had, my horse did die. And we would have had to come all the way down here to go ahead and get it revived. It would have been one long travel, I'll tell you what. We do at least know where the horse god is, though, so that's nice. I like knowing where horse gods are. They bring stuff back to life. So now, let's look at the lay of the land. We've been down in here. We haven't been over the ridge, though. So, I'm sorry, horse, but I think I'm going to leave you here. Alright, leaving the world's worst cook in the world, we're actually going to head up this way, I think. I think we should be able to scale this. If not, well, I guess that dashes all my hopes and dreams, doesn't it? No, not really. So from here on out, we're kind of going to be flying a little bit blind. We're going to be heading, of course, for the tower. But, yeah, it's going to be probably really interesting. It's been a long time since I've gotten a Yahaha, you found me. Okay, so here's the thing about the Koroks. I'm not going to be actually 100%ing them. I've already decided this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spare myself the trouble, and I'm going to just collect these as normal. I'm not going to count them. I'm not going to number them. The one thing I do want you to know is that there is 900 of these things. I'm sorry, but I just want to get to the point where I can collect these and move on with my life. I'm like, where is the balloon? Okay. You mother trucker. What the heck is this? Thank you. I'm never editing another Yahaha ya found me or I might go nuts. So actually, speaking of Yahaha ya found me, someone actually got that tattooed. Like, they got a Korok and the Yahaha you found me tattooed on them. Now, I'm not against tattoos in general, but why would you get a Korok tattooed on you? Those things are so annoying. Ugh. Well, and now for the long and tedious climb up this wall, which will be interrupted kind of by me taking a drink. Man, I actually thought we'd be up there maybe a little bit faster. I'm hoping I don't have to eat one of my stamina items. I would like to avoid doing that if possible, but this is a pretty, it's not, well, it is a sheer cliff, but it's got a slight slope to it. I'm in red. I better eat something. I don't want to eat something that does a lot of restoration. Like either of those. No! Destroyed, boy! Okay. Well, what is that? Are there two Koroks just side by side? There are. Okay, that's weird. Yahaha, you found me. Bye-bye. Alright, so since we're down here anyway, and I apparently can't climb that rock wall, that is the incorrect weapon. We could use a stone smasher actually to break open a lot of these things, which is actually really nice for us because they apparently are dropping luminous stones. Luminous stones for you, for me, for everyone around. Not for that Korok, though, who will forever stand there even though he should be hiding. Actually, you know, what are the Koroks hiding from? Probably people like me who want them dead. Anyway, we're gonna go and try and climb this cliff again and try and get up. So actually, one thing I do like about Breath of the Wild is like the first cliff that you ever climb up in this game, it's like it's a sheer cliff, it's steep, it should be near impossible to get up it, but they give you like little ledges to get up it because you don't have very much stamina. Even though I'm near the end of the game, and well, I say near the end of the game, I'm kind of close, I guess. Even though I've made it as far in the game as I have, I'm still having to deal with cliffs and having to, I'm having difficulties because I have to plan out how I want to climb them. I think it's actually pretty cool that it progresses that way. It's always kind of fair. Obviously, if I didn't have a whole bunch of stamina, this would not be possible. Also, I forgot I had climbing gear, which is awesome because I'm smart. Now, the climbing gear doesn't help your stamina at all. It just helps you climb faster with the same rate of stamina, I think. But either way, it's nice for you guys, nice for me too, because I don't have to deal with it so much. Now, let's head up here. As I say, I should be able to just quick climb this. There we go. Ooh, is this a active guardian? Easy way to find out. Shoot it with an arrow. Did shoot it with an arrow? No. There are wolves up here, though. We'll go and we'll grab our arrows. We'll also search it. We'll get an ancient screw off of it. And shut up. Ooh, got raw prime meat. Got 2 of them, too. Now, I wonder, is this going to be cold up here? Because I know there's an area that we're getting close to. Yeah, it looks like this is all going to be a cold zone. Wow, I'm also surprised I did not completely use up my stamina bar there somehow. I will say, I like how we're getting away here, though, with only having 1 piece of cold equipment, and that allows me to have the climbing gear on me so we can climb this just that much faster. Okay. Good. Sir, you look like you're protecting a thing. I want to know what that thing is. We're just... Oh, I don't have another flame bug. Okay, I hate having to use fire arrows on these, but it's the quickest way to melt them, I found. Is it a Korok? World may never know, because it's literally... that big. It's a Korok! Yeah! I think this is like the most Koroks I've found in one episode, besides that montage episode, effectively. There are a lot of guardians up here. Are they I think they're trying to get me to drop my guard, so I'm just gonna run up to one, and it's going to blow my face off. Now, there are easy ways to tell if guardians are alive or not, and that's just to pre-shoot them with an arrow! Why am I so dumb? Did he deflect it for me? Oh, dear God. That is actually kind of useful for when I fuck up a deflect. I like how as soon as I said it, by the way, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let down my guard and it's gonna be like, shoot me in the face. Happen. Are you gonna be another shoot me in the face? Oh, I'm losing health. I'm losing health. Leave my bandana equipped. You know, the bandana should really be the most effective piece of equipment for keeping me alive. That's a thing down there. In the cold. Because, you know, actually, okay, so here's something most people might not know, especially if they don't live in colder climates. Your head is actually the part of your body that loses the most heat. So it's it's better sometimes, well, not sometimes, but like if you have clothing on, but you don't have a hat or something covering your head, you might actually be worse off. Okay. So I think I'm looking at an ocean. I do not, however, see the tower I want to be looking at. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the next episode, I will probably meet you on top of that other mountain, mostly because we're trying to find this tower before we do anything else. Either way, if you guys did enjoy this episode, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more, go and subscribe. If you think your friends and family would enjoy this episode or these videos as well, please share them. I'm trying to get out to as many people as possible, especially I'm trying to make things go a lot faster now that we've hit 100 subscribers. Either way, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!